What is up, everybody? I wanted to come to you guys tonight with my Impact Wrestling review. Let's jump right into the show tonight for Impact Wrestling. To start off the show, we have Brian Myers versus Tommy Dreamer. This match didn't last but like 30 seconds. This match didn't last no time at all. This match lasted like 30 seconds at the most. This match was over within 30 seconds. Brian Myers hits Tommy Dreamer with a kendo stick. Tommy Dreamer picks up the win over Brian Myers by disqualification. So there you go. This match didn't last 30 seconds. Brian Myers goes outside the ring. He brings in a kendo stick and he hits Tommy Dreamer with the kendo stick. And Tommy Dreamer picks up the win over Tommy. Tommy Dreamer picks up the win over Brian Myers tonight in a disqualification match. And then we had another 30-second match. We had Jordynne Grace versus Rohit. This match didn't last 30 seconds. This match was over quick too. This match was over within 2 seconds. Jordynne Grace picks up a win over Rohit Raju. This match didn't last but 2 seconds. So there you go. And then we had the Daners. We had the Daners versus Johnny Swinger and Crazy Steve. This was an alright tag team match. Crazy Steve ended up abandoning Johnny Swinger because Johnny Swinger took the monkey of Crazy Steve, and he was gonna hit one of the Daners with the monkey from Crazy Steve. So Johnny Swinger picks up the monkey that Crazy Steve brings to the ring with him. Johnny Swinger was gonna use Crazy Steve's monkey on one of the Daners. Crazy Steve is like, what are you doing? Why are you what are you doing with my monkey? Why are you? So Crazy Steve yanks the monkey out of Johnny Swinger's hands. Johnny Swinger gets power bombed for the 3, and the Daners pick up the win over Crazy Steve and Johnny Swinger tonight in a tag team match because Johnny Swinger got distracted by Crazy Steve. When Crazy Steve yanked the monkey out of Johnny Swinger's hands, that would end up distracting Johnny Swinger, and the Daner would hit the power bomb on Johnny Swinger for the win. So there you go. And then we had the Rascals versus Triple XL. This was a decent tag team match between the Rascals and Triple XL tonight on Impact Wrestling. This tag team match was decent. It was alright between the Rascals and Triple XL. It was alright. It was enjoyable for what it was. It wasn't that great of a tag team match, to be honest. It was just an okay to decent tag team match tonight between the Rascals and Triple XL tonight on Impact Wrestling. This match was decent. It was alright. It was okay for what it was. It was nothing all that great. It was just a decent to okay tag team match tonight on Impact Wrestling. And the Rascals ended up picking up the win over Triple XL. So there you go. But this was a decent tag team match between Triple XL and the Rascals tonight on Impact Wrestling. And then we had the main event, the Motor City Machine Guns versus Ace Austin and Madman Fulton. I didn't really care for this. I mean, to be honest, I mean it was an alright to decent tag team match in the main event for Impact Wrestling tonight with Ace Austin and Madman Fulton versus the Motor City Machine Guns. This was an alright to decent tag team match. It was just your run-of-the-mill basic tag team match. Nothing really to write home about. It was just basic to ordinary. Really nothing to write home about. It was just the basic okay tag team match in the main event tonight on Impact Wrestling. This tag team match was just your basic ordinary run-of-the-mill main event tag team match tonight for Impact Wrestling with Ace Austin and Madman Fulton versus the Motor City Machine Guns tonight in the main event of Impact Wrestling. This match was decent. This was this was just your basic run of the mill tag team match tonight on Impact Wrestling in the main event. It was all right. At the end of the match, it broke down. The North comes out. They want to get in the ring. The North comes out, and one of the North is carrying a chair. The referee yanks the chair from the North. The referee tells the North, "No, you're not getting it. You're not getting involved in this match." Out come the Good Brothers. They start attacking the North. They start beating up the North, and then as Madman Fulton is leaning over the ropes, Luke Gallows hits Madman Fulton with an uppercut, and this will cause Ace Austin and Madman Fulton to win tonight on Impact Wrestling. Luke Gallows hits Madman Fulton with an uppercut. This will cause the Motor City Machine Guns to hit a super kick on Madman Fulton for the win, and the Motor City Machine Guns pick up the win over Ace Austin and Madman Fulton tonight in the main event of Impact Wrestling due to help from the Good Brothers and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. So there you go. This show didn't really do anything for me. I'm kind of over tag team wrestling with Impact Wrestling at this point. Impact Wrestling is overdoing it the way AEW is overdoing it. They're just overdoing the tag team division right now. They're just overdoing it. They're saturating the product. There is too much tag team wrestling. I mean every night on Impact Wrestling it's a tag team match. In the same way with next week, it's going to be nothing but tag team matches. I don't understand why Impact Wrestling is doing this. They're overdoing it. They're oversaturating their product with tag team wrestling. I don't understand why you're doing the same thing AEW is doing, and you're oversaturating the product with tag team wrestling. I don't get why tag team wrestling is popular. I don't understand. Tag team wrestling isn't that great. It's all right, but I mean, we get it on Raw, we get it on AEW, and we get it on Impact Wrestling. What is the deal with these shows oversaturating their shows with tag team wrestling? It doesn't make sense. I mean, I just don't get it, man. I don't understand it. I mean, Impact Wrestling used to do like one-on-one matches, hardcore matches, steel cage matches. They're not doing any of that. I mean, Impact Wrestling used to do hardcore matches. They used to do street fights. They used to do steel cage matches. They used to do X Division Championship matches. They're not doing that anymore. I mean, I just don't understand what Impact Wrestling is doing. I don't get the direction they're going in. I mean, this show tonight, I'm giving a 0 out of 10. This show was just, I didn't like it. I mean, I'm going to be honest, man. I didn't like this show tonight for Impact Wrestling. They overkilled the show with tag team wrestling. I mean, they really did. This show had too much tag team wrestling tonight, and I'm going to be honest. They're overdoing their show with tag team wrestling. They're oversaturating. I mean, Impact Wrestling is oversaturating their shows with tag team wrestling. But overall, I'm going to give Impact Wrestling a 0 out of 10. This show wasn't that great tonight. It really wasn't. I mean, it just wasn't that great. It was okay. I didn't enjoy the show. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why you're not using Deonna Purrazzo. I mean, she's still not on television for some whatever reason. I don't know why Deonna Purrazzo is not on television. She's one of your best female superstars, and you're not using her on the Impact roster. I don't know why I don't know why she signed with them when they're not using her. This has been my gripe about Impact Wrestling. They're only using Taya, Rosemary, Nevaeh, and Havoc, and Tasha Steelz, and and Kiera Hogan. That's it. They're pushing Taya, Rosemary, Nevaeh, Havoc, Tasha Steelz, and Kiera Hogan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're only pushing those 7 women. Where is Deonna? Why aren't you pushing Deonna Purrazzo? She's one of your best female superstars on the Impact roster, and again, you are not using her to her strengths. Why isn't she on television? Why doesn't Deonna Purrazzo, the virtuosa, have television time? Why isn't she on television? She is one of your best Impact female superstars, and you're not using her. Why did Deonna go to Impact when they're not using her? They haven't done anything with her since she became the Knockout Women's Champion. They haven't done anything with her since then. So I don't know why they're not using Deonna. Deonna is one of the best Impact women on the roster that they have right now, but they're not using her to her strengths. She's not getting television time. I don't understand this. Why isn't Deonna Purrazzo, the virtuosa, being featured on Impact Wrestling? Why aren't you using her? This has been my gripe with Impact Wrestling the whole time. Why aren't you using Deonna Purrazzo, the virtuosa? She's one of the best Impact women on the roster that you have right now, and you're not using her. You're not giving her television time. I bet this is my biggest complaint with them. I mean, they're not using Deonna. Why? I don't understand. Why aren't you using Deonna Purrazzo? But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this Impact Wrestling review tonight as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this Impact Wrestling review. Impact Wrestling tonight was a 0 out of 10. This show, it didn't do anything for me. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Impact Wrestling did not do anything for me tonight. If you enjoyed Impact Wrestling tonight, God bless you. I didn't. So, Impact Wrestling tonight gets a 0 out of 10 from me. So, anyway, guys, if you guys like this Impact Wrestling review, hit that thumbs up. It helps my YouTube channel in the YouTube algorithm. And guys, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all notifications. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night for AEW and the NXT review. And until then, I love you guys. I'm out. You guys stay blessed, stay strong, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for NXT and AEW review. And until then, I'm out. Love you guys. Peace.